Part 6 of the skills we all need to survive in an AI world. We've established that modern medicine isn't looking at the human as a whole. We've established that the foundation skills are sound and motor skills, and they work together, and they're really important, and they impact on the development of vision. We're now going to go on a bit further, and we're going to look at vision. Both eyes need to be able to work together to focus on the same point, to send equal messages to the brain. That is really important, and it is not being routinely checked throughout people's lives. We are checking one eye can see 20 feet away, we're checking the other eye can see 20 feet away. But when I'm going into schools, what I am seeing are eyes like this top screen, where the eyes are not working well together, and I can see that the person is working in double vision a lot of the time. Or they're suppressing one eye and only working with the other eye. The data I'm picking up is about blink rates. So the person is blinking, in this example, 185 times a minute. That is telling me I've got problems with the inner ear, bringing sound and vision together. It's huge. I don't want somebody blinking 185 times a minute, because every time the person blinks, they're resetting the link from eye to brain. That's impossible to really read properly if you've got such a high blink rate. It's really important. I ideally want the screenshot to look like the lower screenshot, where both eyes are working together. And this person has got a blink rate of 6.7 times a minute. And we need to be checking that, and we are not checking it. And it is fundamental to good education, it's fundamental to good health, and it is fundamental to everyone being skilled enough to survive in an AI world. When I look at clients, and this is a sort of typical example of someone, when I started, this chap was very left ear dominant. We've moved him over to right ear. We've got his sound curves up to a good state, so then he's no longer got delays on his sound. So the top screen was where we started. The bottom screen is round about recent times. But when I look at his eyes, one eye is looking forward, the other's looking off. When I screen, I can see the eyes don't work together. And I've got to get him to exercise the muscles around the eyes so that at all points he can hold a sharp focus. And he assures me recently that we can now hold a sharp focus, so things are moving forward. But I also need to look at the motor skills and everything else, and I need to make sure the posture is really upright. We don't want heads curled in, because we're putting pressure on the cranial nerves. We also want a good diet, so we don't want a lot of body fat. We need the posture to be right in order for the binocular division to work really well. And we need to get the brain making sense of what it's seeing and learning to look with eyes and process with the eyes, so the brain is doing the processing using messages from the eyes. Often when I screen people, they're actually talking to themselves, they're tapping, they're doing matching by trial and error. They're not using their visual system. I train people to use their visual system and then integrate sound, vision, motor skills, so they can manipulate and understand anything. They can navigate. They can do whatever they want to do. They don't have moments when they panic or they just don't know how to do something. So let's be more ambitious. Let's make the whole nation fit to learn. Let's get people to the point where everybody has mastered their development and can go on building up mastery. Thank you for listening.